Hello and welcome to this video. This is the first knitting podcast of 2023 and I'm very excited to talk about what I have made and knitted and things in January and what I'm planning ahead for. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Anna and I live in Örebro in Sweden and it's kind of close to Stockholm. It's like west of Stockholm. So welcome to this channel if you haven't been here before. I do knitting podcasts and I do other videos about creative stuff. I do knitting and sewing, spinning and weaving and needle binding and embroidery. You know, all the textile crafts is my jam. But my main craft that I always do constantly is knitting. So I have a knitting podcast, but I talk about other stuff sometimes as well. I usually talk about sewing because I sew all my clothes myself. So yeah, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So I have a script here. Oh yeah, I forgot a sweater. I will be back. Today I will talk about things that I made in January and some things that I'm planning ahead for the near future, you know. But then I will do a video about my yearly plan of what I'm missing in my wardrobe, what I need to fix, if Robin needs something or anyone else in my family needs something, you know. So I will do a planning video for next week. Yeah, I think next week. So that will come out soonish. Okay, so let's start with some finished objects. I have a sweater and then I have one knitted item and then I have some sewing actually. So the knitted item is this one, and this is my own pattern that I'm working on right now to write down, and I'm on the grading right now, so it's soon finished. But yeah, this is Vittra sweater, and it's a round yoke and also a raglan increased yoke with Latvian braids in the yoke, some Latvian braids and some color work after the neck ribbing. Okay, so focused. Yeah, and then you have sorry, I haven't blocked this sleeve yet. And then you have a Latvian braid just before the sleeve rib. So yeah, this I made over, I don't know, November, December, somewhere around there, and I finished it in January, I think. I had to re-knit the sleeves a few times because I wasn't happy with the result. But then now I'm very happy with it. So this is Vittra and it's my own design. It's knit in Lättloopy in the rust color that you can't get hold of now, I think. But I had it in my stash. And and the contrast color is the beige peachy one. So it's not white. Yeah, so that is the sweater and the only knitted item that I'm actually finished with, because I have a few things that are secrets still and I have I'm doing a lot of swatching right now, so I don't have that much to show you. Sorry. But on to the sewing. In the beginning of the year we had some time off, me and Robin, and we had just a few days where we were hanging around home and he was playing video games and, you know, we were walking Idun and having a nice time. And I thought, maybe this is a great time to finally make some cushions for the sofa. So I made 2 cushions for our sofa in wool leftover fabrics. So this is the first one that I'm going to show you. So it's made out of wool fabrics. This is actually Robin's wedding costume. Do you say? Wedding suit fabric. And this is some other grey wool that I had at home, and the same with the back is the grey wool, and then I added one yellow wool fabric square in the middle, and then I did some wool embroidery on it. I'm very happy with this one. I'm not gonna lie, it's very nice, and I loved doing the what do you say, patchwork in wool fabrics, because it's so easy. You don't have to, you know, zigzag, or you don't have to finish the seams. And I was actually planning on, maybe I will someday. I was planning on adding 2 buttons here, and maybe I will do that. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. It's actually fine this way, and it doesn't open or anything. So very happy about that one. Eden loves the wool cushions. She always likes cuddles up into them. She's really cute. Okay, so, and the next one I made the same day in different wool fabrics. The back is a brown, a very dark brown, and the front is some patchwork. And I'm annoyed at this, but I won't be ripping it out and making it again. So I'll have to live with it. But yeah, so I made this as well, and I'm very happy with the result of these cushions actually, because I have a lot of scraps of wool fabric at home, so it was perfect. So it's like a brown and orange red one, and this is again the suit fabric from Robin's wedding suit, and that is the same. And then I bought these, the brown and the red fabric I bought from I think they were having a sale on the wool fabrics here in Örebro, so I was very happy about that, and I bought some. Okay, so that was all that I have finished actually. I have been knitting a lot, but I don't have any finished things, and I don't have any projects that I can show you because they are secret right now. So I have some other things that I can show you. Otherwise this would be a very boring video. Sorry about the light. It's better when I'm in front of it. Yeah. So, okay, so the first one is a project that will take some time, and the receiver is aware of that because I can't always prioritize knitting for others when I do my patterns and everything. But it's a riddari. Sorry. It's a riddari sweater for Robin's twin brother Tobias. And I'm actually thinking about maybe saving this for when I can try it on him, because it fits Robin. It's a bit too big for Robin, but it's fine. I think it will fit better on Tobias. But I want to be sure that I don't knit the whole body and then, you know, the yoke is too big or too small or anything. So maybe I will actually wait to continue on this one until I can try it on him. But this is knit in 2 strands of Plötulopi. I love to knit this. It's very quick actually to knit. I have parted for the sleeves, as you see, so I'm on the body, so it's a really great time to try it on him when I see him next. But yeah, so I'm using a medium gray for the body, and in the yoke I think it's 4 colors. I usually do that with the riddari. I add another color, but yeah, it's a blue yoke. And I love it. It's gonna be very nice, and I think he's gonna look very nice in it because it really suits in blue color. And I think it's gonna be really great on him, and that he's gonna like it very much. I hope so. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna take some coffee. I don't know why I'm, you know, feels like I'm out of breath. I don't know why. I haven't been running. Okay, so I have. Okay, so this is a bit of a story around this bag. I'm making a wool bag. So I have just sewn the sides together. I haven't sewn one of the sides. Okay, so I've sewn a bit. Yeah. When I worked together with a woman a year ago, I think, in Värmland, I saw her bag on a trip that we made, and it was so beautiful. It was of wool fabric, and it was just, it looked like felted wool, a really simple design, and I thought that I might try to do that. It didn't look that complicated. What I found to be complicated about this bag is to find a fabric that is sturdy enough that you can sew a structure that holds itself up. I don't want it to fall in too much. I want it to be like flexible and everything, but I don't want it to be, I don't know the word in English. In Swedish I would say fladdrig. I don't want it to be fladdrig. I don't want it to be whimsy. I wanted it to have a structure. So I was searching for a fabric that would suit my preference, and I found this because Susanne, my friend, made a code in this. So I think this is good. When the seams are finished, and when I add the straps, because the straps will go down the side and everything, and I will do yeah, it's hard to show you, I think, but I'm working on a wool bag because I want it to be like, just a bag that you pack really quickly and throw things in there and just grab it to go. So it needs to be sturdy but also flexible and soft. I know. It's hard to find a fabric like that, but I found 100% wool fabric that is felted, and I think it will be nice for this one. So I also added a something in the bottom to keep it flat, because I want it to be flat in the bottom. So I think it will be nice. It looks like this right now. It's really hard to show you, but I think it will be great. And I love the color, obviously. Rust. Everything in my life will be rust at one point. Okay, so I have some new yarn that I will show you. This is just a rust-colored Plötulopi, but I also bought... Sorry, I will just open this. Okay, so I also bought this yellow Plötulopi to check with Robin. If he likes this yellow, then I can actually make him a riddare as well, because he has two riddares, and one is a dark, it's like a nature black in the main color, and then it's rust colored in the top, and he really loves that one. And then he got a gray one in Lättlopi last year, I think, like 2021, but he's been talking about maybe a yellow and gray, maybe that color combo. So I was thinking he might enjoy this one, because he is not, so this is a warm yellow. It looks a bit more cold and washed out on this screen here, I can see that, but it's warm, and it got some rust dots in there. It's really beautiful, and I think he will like it. It's got some shimmers of rust in it, but he really enjoys the more sunny side of yellow. I got a yarn because my mother ordered some yarn from a place that had Dererum Natura, I think it's called, and I have been wanting to try their Olyssey. I don't recall. I will put the name on the screen here. But this is the yarn, and I have been, as you see, I have been trying it out, and then I ripped my thing out, and I will start again and do something else in it because I didn't think it looked good. I think maybe I had a slightly too big needle, size for this yarn, because I really don't like, firstly I really don't like the round spun, the merino spun, do you say that? The worsted spun. I really like the woolen spun yarns where there's a lot more air inside the yarn. This is a round spun worsted spun. I don't like the look of it when it's knitted up, and it's weird because I bought this. I know, but I wanted to try it out because I thought that I might be able to knit some sweaters for my nephews in this, because it's really soft. And you know, kids in like, they're almost 4 and 6, so you know, it's a tricky age for itching, I think. So it can't itch a bit, but I think this will be very nice for a sweater for them, or even a hat or something. Yeah, but I'm happy I tried it out actually. Okay, so that was all my ongoing projects. Not all of them, but you know, get my meaning. But then I have some dream projects as well. So a follower on Instagram actually wrote to me the other day and asked if I were planning to make a DK version of my Rota cardigan. And I thought that was an amazing idea, because you know, the original Rota is knitted on 3.0 millimeter needles, so it's really thin, and a great cardigan for everyday wear, and you know, all year round. You can layer it or anything. It's really up to you, but it's amazing to think that you would have, but I think it's really great to think that you would have a DK version that were knit on like 4 millimeter needles and were a bit thicker. So that was amazing, and I'm so happy that she wrote and asked me, because I already started to think about how I'm gonna do it. Obviously it's not that hard because it's the same design, but you know, the grading is all different and I have to do it again all over. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about that one actually. So I'm gonna try to have that out to testers during the spring, and then you can knit it during the summer and have it finished for fall, you know. That is my plan. And then I have some, that is like a knitting dream project that I'm going to do soon. But then I have some sewing to do. I have a few things that I need to make for next autumn, but you know, this year. But I'm gonna keep that for my planning video, so stay tuned for that one. But I have some things that I bought. I bought a few fabrics online in the sale around Christmas. You know, we have a sale here every year, and I usually don't buy anything, but this year I bought some fabrics and I'm very happy about them. So the first one is a quite heavy cotton fabric in black that I'm imagining kind of like a summer dress in this cotton fabric, maybe with buttons or something. I'm really craving buttons right now. I don't know why. I really love the looks with, you know, the buttons all the way down a dress. So maybe I will do that with this one. I don't know if I have enough fabric, but I think so. I have 2 meters. That's usually, if I don't add sleeves. Yeah, that is also one thing that I'm craving. Like a half sleeve or a t-shirt or something, really short t-shirt sleeve or something. But that shouldn't be that fabric consuming, and it's, you know, all black, so I don't have to match anything, or, you know, I can just cut it almost however I want. Yeah. So the next fabric I got from the historical fabric store, because I have been having a hard time in finding striped fabrics, and I don't want stripes that are printed on the fabric. I want stripes that are woven into the fabric. But I found this on the historical fabric store and I had to buy it. So this is a red fabric with white stripes. It's actually leaning towards a pink red, but it's fine. I'm very excited for this one, and I bought 2.5 meters of this, and I'm thinking I might do ett kjolliv. I don't know what it's called in English. It's like a skirt with a vest on top and attached to it, so it's very nice. It's very folk costumey, and I'm really going for that vibe right now in my outfits. So I got that one, and then the last thing I got was this one, and it's also a striped fabric. I haven't ironed this, so they're all wrinkly, but please excuse that. So this is 100% cotton fabric, I think. It's kind of a red rust color and then white stripes. So I think this might be a great summer dress with also maybe buttons in the front. I don't know. I really enjoy the process of making clothes without zippers nowadays. I'm trying to not use zippers. So yeah, that's everything that I have to show you today. Thank you for watching this video. I'm very happy to be back, and I'm very happy that you are here. Please leave a comment down below to let me know how you are, how the new year is starting out for you. Are you knitting on something or sewing maybe while watching this? Please let me know in the description, in the comments down below, and let's have a chat. I really enjoyed chatting with you in the comments. So yeah. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Goodreads or Ravelry and everything, the links are down below in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Happy knitting!